Good morning, everybody. Here's Dr. Hoskins. I hope this goes live. Here it goes. Yes, very good. It's a beautiful Friday morning here in the upstate, here on just on the south side of Lake Bowen, as you can see on the map. I want to talk to you about interference, vertebral subluxation, and rules of the game. Vertebral subluxation is that situation that you find yourself in when a bone in your spine isn't doing its job. It's not sitting right in relationship to its neighbors, is not moving right in relation to its neighbors. It's putting pressure on the nervous system, causing interference in the communication between the brain and the body. That is not a good situation. But is it normal? Is it something that's part of the rule set? Is it part of the playbook? Is it part of one of the things your body has at its disposal to handle an exorbitant amount of stress or an overwhelming amount of stress? That is actually a lot of, or some of the research that's being done right now is to find out, is that part of normal? Is it like the Enterprise having a self-destruct sequence? Something that's there just in case, but you hope you never have to use it. Or is it like pass interference? That is something that can flip a game on its head. It can also, either way, I mean, if you know that you got beat and if you don't interfere with the person in the end zone, they're going to get a touchdown and you have a pretty good defense. So you interfere with them, you get the ball put on the 1 yard line and your defense holds. You saved a touchdown, you still got the penalty, but it's there. It's part of the rule book. Doesn't mean you have to like it. Doesn't mean you have to understand it completely. Doesn't mean that you have to use it all the time, but it is part of the playbook. I remember in martial arts, one of the masters, he's a senior master now, one of the rules in our sparring at our tournaments, it was based on the fact that most of our people were going to be in church the next day, so we didn't want them showing up with black eyes and broken arms and stuff. So we had a very strict guidelines on the amount of force and the areas of contact. And if you did something that was beyond those, you not only got the match got stopped and you got reprimanded, but the other person got a point. Well, his plan of attack was to use that as part of his playbook. And so he would actually, when the center judge would say, go, he would actually do a flying sidekick into somebody's arm and knock them on their butt. And they'd get up, stop. You can't do that anymore. This person gets a point. And what that did is set the stage for the rest of the match. And he usually cleaned up quickly because the other person had no clue what to expect next. And then he, with precision and accuracy and skill, took them apart, like I said, very quickly most of the time. That was part of his game plan. Was that wrong to do? It's part of the playbook. I mean, it's part of the rules. And he used it to his advantage, even though it doesn't feel right, may not like it. He used it to his advantage. All of that to say is vertebral subluxation, whether it's normal or not, whether it's part of the playbook or not, it does happen. And that is when the body can't handle the amount of stress it's dealing with. Something will go beyond its allowable limits and get stuck in place. And that puts pressure on the nervous system and it interferes with the transmission of those mental impulses, the information and directions and contact between the brain and the body. And the result of that is not a good thing. The result of that is definitely not a good thing. The absolute best you possibly can be is having a normal, functioning nervous system. And I know, and the science backs me up. Vertebral subluxation interferes with you having a normal nervous system. That's what we do here. So we help you remove vertebral subluxations on a regular basis, checking to see if they're there, and if they're there, giving you that scientific, specific, directed game plan adjustment to get you back on track so that you can finish this game we call life. We're here to help you. PureChiroNow.com. We have 3 chiropractors here, Dr. Morgan Andrews, Dr. Sam Rawls, and myself, Dr. Dwayne Hoskins, all ready to help you find those subluxations, defeat them, and then carry on with the game that you're living called life. Look forward to seeing you soon. Look forward to taking care of you. Thank you. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.